Yeah, that's true. So I have a question.
Yeah. It's like I talked about it yesterday on my.
That was profound. That was so we're called to do that.
I'm very, very true. This atmosphere that represents me in a mirror, I don't dish out.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Feature Friday. This is Feature Friday Entrepreneur Edition. And we have the awesome Gerald Thomas here. You guys, he is amazing. He's so inspiring. He has an awesome story, and his drive is enough to make me leave right now and work without sleep for the next month. Okay, so we'll dive in, ask some questions. We want to know his story, and we'll get some nuggets from him for sure. And I hope you guys are as full and as excited as I am. So anyway, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. No joke. I was robbed 4 days before I moved to Los Angeles. I was at home in Chicago visiting for Thanksgiving break, and I was outside on my cell phone, and I was robbed at gunpoint for my iPhone. And my family held a fundraiser for me, and I used that money to move to California. So literally, when I moved to California, I had $262.
Wow.
When I moved to LA, I slept on my cousin's floor for a month and a half, eating turkey sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And what I mean by that is literally, I'm not supposed to be where I am. The system is not set up for a 24-year-old black dude to be college educated, to have never been in any form of a criminal system, to be literally 7 months away from graduating with a graduate degree, to be owner of his own company, to in his first year to literally add $30,000 to my bottom line, and to wake up every single morning and be like, I'm doing this for me. That is unheard of. So when you talk about having this faith or not knowing what God can do, let me be a testament to you, because I know what God is doing for me. I'm breathing it, I'm living it, I'm experiencing it, and it literally is the most amazingest thing in the world. To know that I'm not doing this on my own, and that I would never be on my own, because I'm living through God. It's easy to say, I see in 5 years, I have so much money, I have this amazing list of clients, I'm producing some of the best events, but why? That without a doubt will happen. I want to see this brand take a shape of its own, and I'm hoping that whatever happens in those upcoming years have all been driven by God. That I'm doing things that's within His will, and that I'm aligning to the purpose that He sees fit for. Working, writing press releases, helping brands, helping individuals, helping companies, get to the next level of where they see themselves going on their strategic marketing plan, if you have to. Particularly what I want to focus on is the upcoming events, because those are the things that I'm really focusing a lot of attention to. So with me moving here in Little Rock, one of the things that I'm really big on is that if I move to a city that the entertainment and media and arts level for my particular age demographic, for my group, my industry, which is just young, thriving professionals, is not where I want it to be, I bring that type of stuff to the city.
Hey guys, so we're back again with part 2 with Mr. Gerald Thomas. We wanted to just ask a couple more questions and get some ideas, and want to rub off on some of that passion that he has. He has an amazing story. For those of you who don't know, we'll let him recap a little bit about how he got started, why he's doing what he's doing, and what we can expect in the future. So
Okay, so Last time that we talked, I think we talked about, where I got this idea to just start my own company. So I was living in LA, just really decided that after working a job that I didn't like anymore, that just wasn't for me. Instead of kind of putting that talent into someone else's company, I, used all of my skills that I had acquired from, elementary school on to high school on to college, and decided I'm going to do my own thing. And then, from that, in September of 2013, what was then the GDT Project PR agency began. And then this 2014, when I celebrated the company's 1 year, I refranchised and incorporated and became the GDT PR agency, just to kind of just level it out. GDT are my initials, Gerald Dante Thomas. And as I always tell people, I'm a walking brand. And when you see me, you see my company. When you see my company, you see me.
Love it. Love it. There was something that you said, your brand is you.
Uh-huh.
And that's the best gift that, we can give to the world is our true selves. I
absolutely.
think that, living in our truths is what is a true gift, of life. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
So, LA is a big transition.
Absolutely.
From Arkansas. What are some of the things that you learned and experienced while you were there?
Gosh, I will definitely say that you never really know how true sayings are until you have to live with those experiences. And if LA taught me anything, it would definitely be when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. It just kind of I believe in faith plus work equals dreamed attained.
Wow.
And that's literally what I plan on doing. I plan on working.
I love it.
By working, I hope to become that person that people go to for all their needs. Yeah.
Well, he just answered my question. And, that's so awesome that, you've received a lot of this experience and made, really good connections and established relationships with people.
Yeah.
And now you can utilize that and be a gift
Yes.
To those here. We recently talked about it. We're in a smaller city, but that, that's not an excuse for you not to pursue, the desires of your heart.
Absolutely. Right.
I'm a firm believer that, no matter where you are, no matter the circumstance, if there is something that you feel that you are called to do that, act on it. And don't, wait for the perfect time or the perfect financial stance or whatever it is. Just step out there, like you said, faith and work equals, dreams attained. And, go for it. And once you get yourself out there like that, you find other dreamers.
Yes.
You find other people that
like
are vice versa. And, it's a special thing. It's a special connection that you can have with people, and I could sense it from, a mile away.
Absolutely.
These are the type of people that you want to connect yourself with. Now, we are professionals. We still, want to make a honest living and be productive citizens, but that's not an excuse to, just forego, like I said, the passions of your heart. So, hope you guys got something out of that. And I want to ask you, just a couple more questions.
Go ahead. Nothing's off limits.
So, when I explained to you about Lights, Camera, Passion, I told you that the Lights, Camera, Passion is not necessarily based on the Hollywood type of thing. We're not talking about paparazzi and that type of thing, but we're talking about that light that comes from within.
Right.
And the camera is obviously, I'm utilizing technology to spread my message. It is a great platform for me to be creative and introduce you guys to other creative beings. And then the passion, of course, comes from my heart. It comes from just a natural desire to hear people's stories and to, give them a platform as well. And so in turn, we're blessing one another.
Like you just mentioned, I truly believe in hanging and having around you people who you believe can kind of uplift you and keep you moving, keep you running, keeping you on your feet. Well, one thing that they said to me is that, you know, Gerald, you are often the light in dark places. And for a second, I had to think about that. Like, me, like, I'm very, very transparent. You know, while definitely when you see me on social media, if you never knew me or never met me, you would definitely see that I'm all about maintaining this image. Only because that's my job.
That's
you know, I work in a profession that image is everything. But I'm very transparent, and I make it very clear to people that I'm not perfect, that I have struggles like everyone else do. I go through issues just like every other person. And to have someone, 3 different people say that you're this light in dark places, I wondered what set me apart, what made them say that to me. And then I had to start thinking that, you know, I am God's child. And that's my light. You know, we're all born with this light. We just have to ultimately make a decision on what light we want to shine. But when we talk about lights and cameras, the cameras thing to me is that I truly am a mirror. You know, I don't dish out anything that I cannot take. I don't share anything with people on social media or even in natural conversation that I truly have not experienced and used for my own life to give to someone else.
Right.
So that's my camera. You know, in most cases, like you and I are sitting here in this interview, the objection of that is to, or the objective of that is to watch it back, to play it back. Even though it's a camera that we are very well not looking into, we're gonna watch that back. And that to me is a reflection of who I am on an everyday basis.
Yeah.
So in order to keep us growing, in order to, you know, kind of water the next batch of dream chasers, we have to literally put out nothing but positivity into the world. Absolutely. And that's kind of what I choose to do. It's a very strategic thing. It is very painful, sometimes very hard to wake up every single morning and choose to be happy.
Yeah.
To choose to not let battles that you're fighting in your everyday life kind of weigh you down. That is a choice, and that often isn't a choice that people can make. It's very easy to say, well, forget this, man.
Yeah,
I'm just going to waddle. Exactly. Yeah. But I have made this conscious decision to be positive, to find the light in all dark things. And because of that energy I put out into the world, I am also a reflection of kind of what you get back. I'm not rich. I'm not successful, you know, to where I would want to be, or to levels of those who are truly successful or who are truly rich. But I have a faith out this world. And that, more than anything, truly outweighs everything else in this world.
You know, with you saying that, you are rich. You're enriched.
Absolutely.
And that, you know, something that I had to learn, you know, through time. It's not always about, you know, the monetary status that you have that makes you a rich person, because there are several, you know, rich people that are, you know, the poorest people on earth.
Yes.
And
met some of them before.
Yeah. And so, you know, we do encourage success, financial success, all of those things, but that wealth, that true wealth, comes from spiritual wealth. It comes from you know, educating yourself in whatever field that you're passionate about, and enriching other people's lives. I can't tell you how full I feel when I can give, you know, my gift to other people. Yeah. It's an amazing feeling, and you know, there's a different aura, if you will, that exudes from people that are fulfilled. I don't have anything else to say on that. You know, he just gave us so much truth and value. There's so much value and wisdom in what he's saying to you guys. So I hope you have had a chance to take notes, mental notes, whatever it is that you do. I hope you guys receive that. I certainly did. I thank you so much again for your time.